Hey, hi Neil, how are you doing?
Hi Jay, how are you doing? I'm doing fine. You
I,
tell me
I-
what's up.
I'm doing good, thank you very much. So, how's the IPL going?
Pardon me.
How is the IPL going?
IPL is going fine. I mean, there are some good games and there are some bad games. There's some okay games. Today's was like a lopsided game.
So, where do you think RCB lost it?
Uh, I think it was Stoinis' inning, honestly. And then the way Akshar Patel bowled in the first spell, that's where he got the crucial wickets. But what the way Stoinis played, that made a difference where, he took them to 194. And I think scoring such a steep score on such a ground is always going to be difficult. So I think that's where they lost it. What do you think?
Yeah. I mean, definitely, Bangalore lost it in the first 7 overs. They lost 3 wickets. I mean, whatever, they were 49 for three, something like that. So, I think they lost it there. But I agree. I mean, and my next question was that do you think DC could got to 196 despite losing two quick wickets? I mean, Prithvi Shaw and then Dhawan after a couple of overs. So, they lost two quick wickets. And I mean, to get to 196 after that. Spanish innings was so crucial. I
Yeah, he
think they
was
lost the
brilliant.
momentum there. Yeah.
Yeah, but don't forget the way Akshar Patel bowled. Like Rabada took 4 wickets, but I think the crucial bowling performance was Akshar Patel. I think he bowled really well.
Right. Yeah,
And
mainly
that, that
in one of those games before also Akshar started the bowling. Yeah. Yes.
so I think yeah, overall it was Delhi's game right from the start. I don't think RCB really took off at any given point of time.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Delhi is a team to beat. I mean, they're getting all the schools right.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
Number one
It's
side
not
right
too
now.
early in the tournament, but yeah, I mean, they're picking well, and they kind of got everything covered. I think only probably Shikhar Dhawan's form, but otherwise every other base is covered.
I don't think Shikhar Dhawan played bad. I mean, in front of Prithvi Shaw was playing really well, but that he just overshadowed Dhawan. But I don't think Dhawan played bad. I mean, they had a great opening stand, honestly. So I don't really complain.
Okay. So let's talk about tomorrow's game a little bit. Mumbai Indians is playing Rajasthan Royals. Let's start with Mumbai Indians. I mean, they've been unchanged, I think, last couple of three games. Do you think they need to make any changes, or everything is coming good?
No, I think Mumbai Indians is good. It's very good. I mean, I mean they're such a solid side, I mean I don't anybody, even if you replace anybody, he's still going to be solid. But I think this is a solid team. I don't think they need any replacement.
Yeah, so Mumbai Indians, I mean, batting wise, Rohit has played a couple of good knocks. Dekov played well in the last match. Ishan Kishan has got a good outing, and Pollard and Pandya have had a good hit. Krunal had a little bit of a hit in the last game. I think batting wise, probably Surya Kumar, he scored some runs in the first game, but
Yeah,
otherwise, yeah. I think Mumbai Indians they don't need to change anything. Only thing, if anything, the Bumrah's form has been up and down a little bit. That could be a little bit of a concern. Otherwise, they've got all his bases covered.
yeah, but Bumrah is a class player. I mean, he's going to like show his colors now or tomorrow, sometime. So I'm not really worried about him. And with Surya Kumar also is a very good batsman. uh, I don't think even that needs to change. He will
Yeah,
also come through.
I know. Only probably just in case of Bumrah, there could be one odd game where they, instead of bowling him in the back end, start with him just to change it around a little bit and get him, if
Yeah,
he gets those couple of wickets. So, yep, that's the only change I would want to make for the MIs. Otherwise, they've been really killing it. And then absolutely opposite on the other side, Rajasthan Royals. First question, who you is Ben Stokes? Once he comes and starts playing, who do you take out? And it has to be an overseas player.
I know that's a little difficult. So there is
Tom Curran, I think, would go out there.
Karan is the only that's the only person who has to go out because there's
Yeah.
nobody else you can actually throw.
Steve
Jofra
Smith is the captain.
Archer,
He has to play. Archer has to play, and Butler has to play. So, poor Tom Curran. Actually, he's bowled pretty well, according to me.
yeah,
But
he
yeah,
did.
he will probably have to make way.
Yeah.
What do you think? I
So,
mean, go ahead. Yeah, please finish. Yeah.
so what do you think? Is there? What do you think is your concern with Rajasthan Royals?
So Rajasthan Royals, a couple of things. I think Butler is not fired, so that's a little bit of a concern. And they are very top heavy, right? I mean, so they're dependent on three main batsmen. I mean, it's Butler, Smith, and Sampson, and they're batting one, two, three. So, like happened in the last game, they were like 31 for three or something, and that's where the game ended in a way. I mean, I know they did well to score 150, but RCB was always in the chase, you know. So, I think they're too top heavy. Ben Stokes, of course, will help, but Butler has to fire somehow. You know. Or I mean, the other option is get Uthappa to open the batting with Smith and let Samson bat at three and Butler at four. I guess may give him some flexibility right now. I think what is happening is they're losing their early wicket very quickly. You know, in every game they've been like Samson has been coming into bat like very soon. So that's been the issue.
So, if you were Steve Smith, what would be the strategy you apply against Mumbai Indians?
Wow. So Mumbai Indians gun side actually. I mean, and in T20, I mean, just let me clarify. T20, I mean, there's like every ball you have to do a strategy in a way, you know, because you have to keep changing according to the situation. But if I was Steve Smith, and Steve Smith is very smart captain according to me, I mean, they have to just keep taking wickets. I'd rather bowl Archer up front and try to, you know, take like a couple of wickets in the first 6 overs, and that would really push them back, you know. That that's what I would do as a bowling unit. Of course, as a batting side, things will change. I mean, maybe I mean still it's too early to send Butler down. Let them open, and you know your best players have to play the 20 overs. But yeah, I mean, as a bowling unit, if anything, I'd rather start with Archer, give him a couple of overs. I mean, if possible, just the third one also. And I know Pollard and Pandya have been in great form and they've been scoring runs at the back of end of the inning, and they'll probably hit Archer also. You know? So that's what
Yeah,
I'd do.
absolutely.
I'd take a couple of wickets up front. What would you do?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I would probably do the same thing. I would play attacking cricket, try to get early wickets because that will probably slow down Ishan Kishan a little bit. Uh, try to build that extra pressure on Hardik Pandya and Pollard. And I have seen that. I think we've seen all of us probably seen that Hardik Pandya when he has to really he does go from the word go, but sometimes when you need to set up a target and you've got a long way to go, he kind of throws his wicket away.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think key with Mumbai Indians is key with Rajasthan Royals to defeat Mumbai Indians is early wickets.
Early wicket.
You
I think
know,
one
that
more point, Neil, and you can of course throw some light. I mean, we still don't know, even assuming Ben Stokes plays, I mean, how much of a bowler he's going to be because he's been coming off the injury, he didn't bowl completely the test matches. I know this is just 4 overs, but still. So if he will bowl, of course, then Steve Smith gets a great option. You know, because with
correct.
Archer he gets another attacking option. Otherwise, just as there are five bowlers, you know, there's only one big weapon as Archer, and then Unadkat kind of, you know, he bowls his slow balls and short pitch, slower balls and so.
Mhm.
I mean, really, the gun wicket takers Archer. So,
Yeah. So
that's where it's a
I
little
mean,
bit there
the
struggling.
issue with I think the issue with Rajasthan Royal is uh, yes, you're right. They are a little top heavy, but I think I mean they in that aspect I think they can shuffle the batting lineup a little bit because they have the flexibility now. But I think the real issue with Rajasthan Royal is their bowling. They really have one good bowler, and that's where it ends. You know,
Right, right.
so
So yeah, I mean, even again, and Mumbai Indians, if you compare, I mean, they have Trent Bolt who has taken the wickets. He's there for the purple cap. I mean, whatever he's number three. The Pattinson has bowled really well in all the
really
games,
well. Yes,
and
yes.
Bumrah, I mean, he's going to deliver. Rahul Chahar has bowled well. So yeah, Mumbai Indians in that respect have come together in the bowling.
Yes, absolutely.
Just yeah, just I hope that Rajasthan Royals puts up a good fight. I hope they win actually. So then it's just not like a
Yeah, we'll
lopsided game like it
open up
was
the
today.
contest.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Yep.
yeah,
So let's hope the better team wins and we get a great
absolutely.
game. Okay, thanks, Neil. You have a good night.
Yeah. Thanks to you too. Have a good night. Bye.
Bye.